Welcome! In today's video, we are going to learn about functions, lambdas, and parameters in Kotlin. Let's start with the basics. A function in Kotlin is a reusable block of code that performs a specific task. Think of it like a mini program within your program that you can call whenever needed. To declare a function in Kotlin, we use the fun keyword. So let's make a simple function doesn't take any parameters and just prints a greeting. Fun and the name of our function, greeting. It takes nothing and parentheses. It just prints hello. We need to call this function to make it run from our main function. Let's quickly talk about the main function. This is the enter point of a Kotlin application, just like in many other languages. When you run your Kotlin program, the code inside main function is what gets executed first. Functions can take input values. We call them parameters. So let's make a string parameter for our function as name, type of string. And if we try to run our code again, it says no value passed for parameter name. So we have to put a name for our function. And let's run again. Our variable name and run. Our function takes input but returns nothing. Functions can return some things, any type. If it doesn't return anything, it's a unit function. You can put unit or you don't need to put anything to define your function as unit function. Also, you can put default values. If user enters no input, it's gonna print the default value. I'm gonna delete this and run the code. Or we can give any value if we want. We said functions can return results. So let's make a function that makes addition of two numbers. Fun add number 1 as int, comma, number 2 as int, and it's gonna return the result of addition of these two numbers, and it's gonna be int type, parentheses. And if your function returns something, you need to use return keyword, number 1 plus number 2. Run our function at 3 and 6. So this is a basic type of function, and we can make it shorter if you want. We just need to change this part, make it equals to number 1 plus number 2, and let's run the code. So the result is still same. As you see, we can take multiple parameters and we can add here a new parameter named age as int type, and default value can be 30. Your age is, and if we want, we can just call this function as Lydia and 60. But if you want to improve readability of your code, you can just put your values like that. Name equals to and age 20 and run. Now let's talk about lambdas. A lambda is an anonymous function, a function without a name. The formula of a lambda expression is first parameters inside parentheses, but it's optional. It doesn't have to take a parameter, I mean input. Then arrow separates parameters from function body and function body expression or block of code. So this is the lambda expression of taking square of an int number. We used val square as name, our variable, and our lambda expression is right there. It takes an integer value and return an integer value. Before arrow, it's parameters. After arrow, it's the return type. Between the parentheses, we see the function body. So it multiply the number itself. And lambdas can be stored in variables like regular values. We have a variable named greet. It takes nothing as parameter and return just a string. So we make our greet value equals to hello Kotlin string and output. In this lambda expression, it takes two integer values and return integer type. This is a for the first integer and this is b for the second integer, and we multiply them and the result is integer value of the result of the operation. We can use shorter syntax too while using lambdas. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!